My name is Fukuyu, a representative of the major Japanese soda company. The name does not really translate to English, but loosely we are the cow of the national turnip. Like I said, does not really translate. We have partnered with the giant-size team-up network through the glorious leader Charles McFarr. We present a new soda lineup for their network. Botched, a D&D podcast, is a birch beer without the birch. It tastes like your American Pops Blue Ribbon, but now for all ages. Blazing the Fender Report is a cinnamon cayenne pepper lemon soda. Spicy, sweet, and sour, every can comes with a colorful comic book character on each can. Geek Versus is sold only in 6-pack or more. Each can is a mystery soda. Go to the website and give your feedback on which soda you hate least to receive 7 points. Breaking the Panel is a sugar-free version of your Crystal Pepsi. Like the show, no sweetness, but all of the hate and disinterest. Toy Power is a grape soda we made in the 1970s and roasted in a warehouse. Recently rediscovered, we have repurposed it for your consumption. Just as useless as back then, but fun to correct. FTH Beyond is a candy cola. When you pop the top, it opens a container of extra strength Pop Rocks. When you drink it, it causes a massive internal injuries. Like the game, it tries to ruin your enjoyment of it. Pokemon Go Podcast is a fruit-flavored soda in 3 flavors. Pineapple, a banana, and a raspberry. Each soda is filled with bits of real endangered animals, so you feel like you could really correct them all. And for the Great Emperor, we have Chicken Wing Soda, a blend of 11 herbs and spices in a pure white can. Each purchase comes with a complimentary ticket torch. Please head to www.giantsizeteamup.com to buy your soda or face the disappointment of your ancestors and Princess Christopher Wisdom. Not long ago, deep, and I do mean deep, in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons & Dragons. Inspired by boredom, equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously on Botched. We finally fixed our broken airship and flew to where the living god supposedly lives. Once going there, we disguised our ship so nobody could take it, and we walked into the shanty town of Squalls End. There, we met a little girl who apparently is the new living god, though she is not allowed to speak to anyone. She slipped a note into Naboo about a late-night meeting in the middle of a field. As we go and talk to her, it sounds like we were being surrounded by what? You'll find out on this episode of Smotched, Botched, a fuckcast.
Your mother.
Your mother.
All right, welcome back, listeners, to the 34th episode of the 3rd season, and we are going to start where we left off last time as the group finds themselves surrounded in a field with Clarice as 9 separate pairs of footsteps seem to be moving towards them.
Like in unison while they snap their fingers or something, or?
You vaguely hear someone whispering sharks and somebody whispering jets. I don't get the reference. Ducks.
Otters.
Quack. Quack. Quack.
It's the Mighty Ducks, but the animated series Mighty Ducks, not
The musically animated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It still has Emilio Estevez in live action.
On ice.
Nice. He's drunk and doesn't matter.
He does a lot of cocaine, you're right.
So yeah, what are you guys doing? Clarice seems... Well, she didn't hear it, so she has no idea what's going on. You all heard it, from what I remember.
Am I allowed to stealth?
You can. You're in a field. It's really hot. Like the grass.
It's like wheatgrass.
Yeah, so it's above your heads. Everybody, not just Poxons.
So,
Jetor, aren't you gluten free? Is this grass bad for you?
It's like acid to him.
He's got
I'm
heartburn.
gonna eat all of it. It's like acid.
so I'm gonna try to stealth between two of the different sounds.
You're already between the two different sounds.
Well, like I'm actually gonna start walking towards them stealthily
Okay.
and try to, just get between two different sounds,
Okay.
and then hopefully, I can then
Escape with your life while we're all murdered.
come back around and then hopefully follow one of them or get behind one of them.
Okay. Pick a direction.
I'm gonna go southeast.
Okie dokie. So southeast, you're hearing like 3 different sets of footsteps. So
Okay.
you're roll stealth.
21.
You're just slowly walking in that direction.
Yeah, and I'm gonna wait till the noise passes me, or I pass the noise. The noid.
The Noid?
And then once I realize that it's past me, I'm then gonna loop around and try to get behind the noise.
Do a perception check.
Sure.
Where's Pox?
It's a 14.
So you noticed that 2 of the sets of footsteps did just walk on by, but the third one stopped when you got to a certain point. And then when you started to circle around behind, you hear the footsteps also circle around behind you. So somebody heard you
Sure.
while you were still.
I turn around.
You don't see anything yet.
Alright, well then I'm gonna change my direction a little bit.
Okay.
Stealthfully.
Okay.
It's a 14.
Do we know approximately how far away they are from the middle?
Do a
Nature. Survival.
survival, sure.
Give me a big 16.
You guys think they're about 30 feet away and just slowly closing. Like just a casual walking pace. Oh, you also noticed, Poxon, when you changed directions, it changed directions too. Of
course.
Your stealth didn't do shit.
Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna go right behind one of them.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. 28.
Yeah, so you're right with it. The one that was following you doesn't know where you are anymore.
Sure.
But, so are you just trying to get close enough behind it
To see what it is,
Okay.
yes.
Looks like a humanoid in some pretty regular brown clothing, some brown pants, and just like a vest.
Do they have
And
a
like
weapon out?
Hat? No.
A wide brimmed hat?
Doesn't. It's like a wide brimmed hat, yeah. Doesn't
Like a
look
farmer's hat.
like he has a weapon. He has something in his hand, but it's tough to make out what it is.
Is it a rice patty?
A whole
Smell
rice
check.
patty.
Yeah, so that's what you see walking behind one of these guys. Anybody else doing anything?
Praying to
I'm gonna-
friendship. I hope these are friends.
I'm gonna tap the guy on the shoulder. So when I tap him, I'm gonna also like back
Like-
up so he doesn't
Tap-
turn around
Tap
and,
him on
and
the left
stab me.
shoulder and then roll around the right side.
So you tap him and he whips around real fast, but he doesn't see anything. So he just sort of looks around real quick, doesn't say anything, and then he turns back around.
When he whips around, can I see if he had anything in his hand?
Another perception check.
That one's good. That is a 19.
Looks like a book.
Oh. Oh.
I hate books.
I'm illiterate.
I'm going to teach you to read, boy.
Oh boy.
So yeah, he turns around.
Lid
eventually.
cut. Lit cut.
Lid cut?
Yeah.
Nice.
If they make it if I perceive a hostile action and they're in range, I'm gonna ready an attack with the chain blades.
Okay. You won't have any way of knowing that till they get there if they're doing anything
Yeah.
hostile. But
I'm
yeah.
gonna pop up in front of him now.
Okay.
Hi! Hello! Hi!
Like, is startled. At which point, everyone else makes like a what noise, and then the rest of them sort of scurry more towards the middle quicker than just a casual walking pace. The guy in front of you is like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
We're here to talk to the girl.
You can talk to me.
No, we're here to talk to the girl.
Persuasion.
She is a girl.
I'm a girl. You can talk to me. You don't even know what I rolled.
I rolled a crit 20. Did you roll a crit 20?
No, I got a 25.
No, crit 20. Our word needs to be with the girl, not with you.
Well, why are you coming in 9 different directions surrounding us? It's a little suspicious.
We didn't want anyone running away from the good word.
Oh, jeez.
You can't run from the good word, you know.
Jesus, Chris.
Jesus, Chris. So at this
All right,
point,
well.
everybody else will have realized that there are
The jig is up.
8 other people that have all run, and they're all around you. They all look relatively the same. It's just dudes in brown pants with brown jackets. There's also a couple women.
Hello.
And like
My
a big
name is
hat
Pastor
and a
King.
book. And they're like,
Did they surround all of us or just him?
No,
All of you guys.
And I then
There's just
would.
one with
I'll
him.
walk back with
okay,
Pastor Eric.
sure. So then Poxon and another dude show up and join the circle as they all stand around. They're like,
Join the circle, brothers. Let's all hold
Kumbaya, my
hands.
lord. Kumbaya.
they're like, Clarice, you need to renounce your ways. You can't be talking about these new gods. There is only the old gods.
And the god of friendship.
And the god of friendship. Of course, he is one of the old gods.
The oldest god.
Which god is the god of friendship? I
That's what
forget.
I was looking for.
It's
I
a
wrote
dog
down.
named
It's a
Good
Shiba
Boy.
Inu.
That's right.
Yeah. And Good Boy.
That's right. His name is Good Boy.
She.
Her name is Good... That doesn't make sense. His name is... Okay.
It's an old god. Don't
Her
have to
name
make
is
sense.
Good Boy. He is the truest... She is the truest of the gods.
Take 2.
It's very confusing with all these
Throw this up on
pronouns.
our-
So yes, so they are talking to Clarice, and they are saying, you need to renounce your wicked ways.
Do you not realize you are speaking to a living god?
She is not a living god. She is a blasphemer.
She...
This book right here tells you all you need to know, and she is not in it. Book.
I grab it
What is it
and
about?
start reading it.
Okay. Gives you a
What
book.
does the book say?
What does it say?
I have never heard a book talk in my
What's in the book?
What's in the book?
They hold it up to their face and they go,
What's in the book?
Book says that inside the old gods are the way to the everlasting good stuff. And if you choose the new gods, you're gonna get the bad stuff.
Well, brother, I actually agree with these folks.
You show great talent
and they roll
with
an
puppetry.
18 for ventriloquism with the book. They literally flap the pages a little bit, and he's drinking
I
some water at the same time.
am amazed at your skillful ventriloquism.
All things are possible through the old gods.
I mean,
I'm looking up Bible verses.
Okay. It's not going to be the Bible, though.
It's the Bible.
Okay.
And thou shalt ride a bitchin' stegosaurus to work. Brother.
George Washington.
Leviticus 34:23.
Oh, no Leviticus.
Deuteronomy.
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 Clarice is just like,
Deuteronomy.
I'm not actually, like, saying that I'm this. Just everybody else is saying that.
it is mostly one very loud, very argumentative douchebag.
Well, then you need to renounce it in front of everyone and say that you are not a living god.
I think she probably has done that.
Not to our knowledge. And then she's just like, no, I haven't said that because they usually shush me up before I can say anything. So
Well, alright, let's go back to the town. This way she can live like a normal girl.
she's like,
That seems reasonable, brother.
well,
Wouldn't they just kill her?
No, Clarice. The crazy people with the books here and your angry friend, they will fight. And they will kill each other.
I don't want anyone to
And
fight.
we will go to the amusement
That's not
park.
my crazy friend. That's my family. That's my.
We will go
That's Grandpappy.
to the beach.
Beach.
Are you a beach person?
I've never seen the
Maybe
beach.
we will go.
The majestic manatee lives at the beach, brother.
will
and
make-
they are soft, squishy friends.
Special floaties for us.
Or we could just go hang out in the desert, where I am from.
That sounds
Nobody wants to
Nothing-
do that.
There's
Oh,
also
That doesn't sound.
there's also
fun.
beach at the desert.
No, that's
No, wait,
sounds-
just beach. There's no water in the
there's
desert.
water there. Have you been there?
No, I've seen books. It's just pictures of sand.
Incorrect.
and scorpion, brother.
Scorpion brothers and some
I have heard of them.
cactuses.
Are they plumbers?
So she's like, my family, I don't want to really go against them. I mean, this whole thing's supposed to be over in a couple days anyways. We can just wait it out.
They're going to kill you.
They're going to give you Kool-Aid.
These guys aren't going to kill me. They just talk a whole lot.
No, brother. If there's anything I know about new religions, there's always a blood sacrifice.
Yes, if there's
What?
anything...
Statue, your
anything-
eyes twitching.
If there's anything I know about humans, they're all awful people.
I had to bring friendship to the Underhalls because they were worshiping some god of rocks. And as always, when there is a new religion upheaval, there will
You can scream botched and we'll hear you.
Botched.
And as always, that's a good thing.
Reference the old days.
She
Anyway.
goes, well, I mean, we can just go back to the village and these guys don't seem all that violent. They just got books. What are they going to do with books?
Knowledge
Probably
is
try and make us read them. And bore
And live
us,
by their rules.
Yeah, but if we just go
bore
back
us
to
to death.
town, then we can just ignore them.
Yes.
So we should probably just go back. It was a nice night. I enjoyed hanging out with you boys.
Would you like to skip and frolic back to town?
Fuck yeah.
Let us.
Language. Watch your mouth.
She may speak however she likes. She is free.
A god shouldn't talk like that.
I'm not a god.
She is a nice girl.
She is a goddess, excuse me.
Not a god. Goddamn.
You don't have to gender specific that kind of shit.
Damn me.
Damn me. So Nobu, she wants to hold your hand and skip together.
Let us do it.
Okay. Rolling to skip. She's not great at skipping,
Athletics?
but she does okay. Yeah, athletics.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, I got a 19.
Yeah, we just kind of drags her along, ragdoll.
I work. No, I'm not callously
He's
just.
got his knees are super high, but he's keeping his hands super low so she doesn't feel inferior. She's just
I'm letting
doing,
her be in front so she feels like she's leading me.
She's doing a half-ass skip. I mean, it's
That's fine.
not doing great. She's okay at it.
As long as she's having fun,
She's
that's
doing-
all that matters.
Slightly better than a normal human being
Because
does.
honestly, she's not going to survive these next 3 days.
No.
She's going to die, and I want to make sure they're good for her.
Why are you saying that while we're skipping?
No, this is out of character, Dennis.
She heard it.
I'm not doing it.
She heard it.
Oh, God, she is a god!
I'm here.
Oh, you!
Oh, you.
Oh, you. So yeah, you skip back to the wall that has a hole in it, and she closes it back up as the blasphemy guys are just constantly like raising their books. You need to renounce
we
your
get it.
religion.
We get
Use the
it.
main
Yeah.
entrance
Get
like
outta here.
everyone else.
Get outta
Wrap
here.
your books in a bag.
Yeah.
And, okay, bye.
To which, as soon as you come through, there are a bunch of angry-looking
Oh,
elders. They're like,
hey, it's the grumpy ones.
did anyone
Instagrampy?
say that you guys could take the living God out into a field? You might have corrupted her.
Yes.
No one said that. Who said that?
No, we
God
corrupted her.
herself.
She doesn't know better.
But
She's
she
too
is
trusting because she's a goddess.
she is all-knowing and also
She's-
incorrect nomenclature. Goddess is old-fashioned. She is a deity, a god.
Whatever. She needs God sleep, so she going to. she got God
She's got
sleep.
God school in the morning.
That's right. She's got God school in the morning, and she's got.
She needs to get up and eat her God breakfast.
Does she go to the God Glee Club?
No, but she eats God eggs and toast.
God toast.
No butter though.
Nope, it's godless toast.
What a fat
God.
god.
God margarine
Do you want a fat God? No.
with Gouda cheese.
Did you say goat cheese or God cheese?
Yes.
All right, goat God cheese. Goat God cheese. And then they start stroking. Just like, I think I just got myself an idea.
Yes.
That's
I
right.
know a guy with a show.
So yeah, so they sort of just usher her away. They don't like forcibly grab her and throw her around or anything like that, but they're just.
Good night, Clarice. It was good hanging out with you.
She waves back. She goes to say something like. She goes to say something.
I know.
She just like gives you the Princess Diana
Yes.
wave.
Bye-bye. Don't get shot.
What, like after she crashed her car?
Crashes.
Runs
She
right
didn't
into a wall
crash
for
the
some
car.
reason while someone's taking a picture. It's weird. Are you guys going someplace to rest, or are you reporting back to the?
Yeah, Sachi needs a long rest.
Need a nap. On the ground.
Maybe we should go and tell our high ship. Poxon, would you
It's
like...
probably the best thing to do.
Yes.
Yeah, brother, let's use our Palantirs.
Yeah, because I don't want to pay for housing.
Yes, it is the middle of the night.
So let's
and
go back to the ship.
It
I
is
don't
a
think they
6-mile walk.
Shit radish here.
Oh, we can make them.
Would they possibly
Brother, I
take
love spreading
gold?
friendship as much as the next guy, but let's just go back to the ship.
The friendship.
The ground here feels strange, like it's not made of rock.
So you guys go back to the airship. which you go back to the general vicinity because it's invisible, so you can't see it.
I shout into the distance, "Hello!"
And the ship uncloaks itself.
Oh.
Ah, yes, boys. Welcome back onto the boat. Your quarters are ready. They've been repaired since you've been gone. Since you've been gone.
I can breathe for the first time.
Well, yes, we cleaned out the
C, or
bathroom.
is it C?
I like breathing.
I can breed for the first time.
I can see for the first time.
But if anyone actually knows, then they can go fuck themselves.
I love that song. I can play it on guitar.
All right. So, how was your mission? Successful? Are we heading back now?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Well, we're gonna stay here for a little bit.
There seems to be some kind of religious turf war occurring.
We need to spend several days.
And I need to call Nacho Grande.
All right, well, you better do it in the morning.
I call now.
Oh, okay.
So I go into my quarters,
Uh-huh.
I go with him.
and everybody comes with me.
Yep.
We're all gonna Scooby-Doo over him.
Sure.
Yeah, and I'm gonna hold the crystal ball in both my hands and raise
Okay.
it up, probably too close to my face.
Okay.
You can see my eye on the side
And
of his
I-
head. Just, oh,
It blinks for a while, as if it's like dialing,
it's pending.
and then it sort of opens up, and you see Nacho Del Grande in his bed, and he sort of rolls over, and he's got like a little what is
Cap.
it, nightcap?
Yeah.
But it's got its own little cape, and little picture of a bird on it, and he sort of rubs his eyes.
Oh, good morning,
What the hell are you boys doing calling me at this time of night?
Good morning,
Good morning.
It's not morning yet. I just went to bed,
Happy birthday,
and it's not my fucking birthday.
Mr. President.
He turns. He. Hey, did we put that bomb in that communication device yet? No. Okay. Never mind. That's an unrelated topic. Don't worry about it.
I don't believe you.
We found the living god.
And
She's living.
She's a very nice little girl.
She's a little girl, and there seems to be a religious turf war, as my friend Naboo said.
what do you mean?
Well, the cult that is trying to make her end the world, and some people with books are on opposing sides.
Wait. So the pro living god, they're talking about ending the world?
Well, no, but they're basically saying that.
Just changing it so it is completely unrecognizable.
In a good or bad way?
It depends on who you are.
I don't know, brother. Do you enjoy the status quo?
Hold on.
So he says, "Well, okay. What else do you have to tell me? What's the other group of religious fanatics there? What are they doing?"
Brother, they're the keepers of...
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sachi.
Brother, they're the keepers of the old ways. The gods of men and, I assume, orcs. As
Are
there
they-
have been for centuries.
Are they violent?
They do not seem so. They surround us in the forest and did not attack.
All right. Well, keep an eye on that. What else do you have to report?
Well, we need directions, sir.
Directions. Oh, you mean on what to do next?
Yeah.
Well, first off, you need to find out what is this new religion up to? What does change the world mean? Is it for the good or the bad of the world?
I don't even think they understand.
Well, find out what they think it means and do a little bit more digging.
Well, brother, they did say something about summoning the new gods in a few days' time.
All right, we'll find out what that means.
I think... if I had to guess, brother.
We will find out in the year 2020 from DC Cinematic Universe.
Shut up. No one likes DC but you.
I thought maybe it was
Incorrecto.
Deltron 24.
Everybody knows ticket sales are 1 for each of those movies. Austin.
It's only me.
It's just you.
No,
It's
I'm
just
also
me.
there. Austin and I are together.
That's right.
Yeah, but one of us sneaks in.
And a large popcorn.
Anyway.
Do the trench coat thing.
That I don't.
So we're 13 feet tall.
One for Aquaman.
So,
Why is your stomach talking?
Tristan's on the top.
Tristan's head pops out of the trench coat.
Listing.
Oh, my vertigo's acting up again.
All right, well,
But then you just hear, and then you go half down.
Go!
all right, first order of business. Find out what that new religion's
Click.
up to.
Okay, let's
Click,
go.
boom.
Let's move on.
We got our orders. Let's
We got
go.
it. Okay.
Calls it
First
back.
order.
I don't think.
What is it doing?
Don't answer.
I've never answered
Here,
it to
here, let me answer it.
No, no,
Here, give it to
no.
me. Come here.
How do we answer?
I don't know. I've never had to answer
Let
it
me
before.
try something.
I give it to Naboo.
Okay, I rub it.
It answers.
Oh!
Do we have a bad connection?
I rub it again.
And it turns off. And he calls again.
And I take it back.
Good.
It's blinking and vibrating.
Put it in. Check tours.
I rub it.
It opens up.
What do you want?
I didn't give you all your mission yet.
We don't care.
We're trying to sleep.
You ought to if you want to get paid.
You're very rude for calling it this time of night.
You called me first, you
Not so it
maggot.
is the middle of the night. We are trying to sleep.
We are quite sleepy. And I rub it. Okay. That should be enough.
And
Put
he
it in airplane mode.
So he hands it back to me,
Okay.
and I put it in airplane mode.
High
It's
ship
not ringing
mode.
anyways.
Yeah. And then I put it in my bag.
Okay.
Jator could hide it somewhere.
I give it
no
to
one will
Jator.
find it.
And put it on vibrate.
Okay.
Heavy vibrate.
How many hours do you need to sleep for?
14.
8.
8? Okay.
But we rest for 14.
At 7.5, God damn it.
I wake up after 7 hours.
Okay. Well, at 5 hours, the captain comes in with buckets of water and throws them on you guys.
Because I hid. I'm hiding.
Roll stealth. Where are you hiding in a room?
Apparently,
in the bathroom.
Apparently
not
one-
very well with an 8.
No, he finds you.
He pulls the covers over it.
Yeah.
No one can find me now.
So you guys all get hit with buckets of cold water as the captain is there, and he's just like, "Ah, yes, Commander Nacho said I should wake you up in about 4 or 5 hours since you woke him up, and give you the rest of your orders."
I close the door.
He's in the room.
I know, but
Close the door behind him.
there's a draft. So
Okay.
21 grapple check.
21? Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, his strength's not great, so no, it doesn't. I mean, it does. You're grappling him.
What are you doing in my room?
I'm here to give you the rest of your orders.
Do you want to snuggle?
I mean, yes?
I'm going to sleep for 2 more hours.
Yes, but I gotta give you orders first. I'm just gonna talk while we snuggle.
And I go back to sleep.
He's just looking at you. Doesn't do anything?
I am asleep.
Okay, you're asleep, and he's just barking out, "All right, first order of business. You're supposed to make sure that the new god cult is not up to no good."
He's just yelling into a room.
That's right.
Where I'm sleeping.
That's right. Maybe somebody hears him, maybe they don't. Second order of business, you're supposed to investigate the other opposing religions and make sure they're not up to any good. Make sure there's no murder or war or anything like that. Keep the peace, that sort of thing. And third order of business, make sure that there's not some other tomfoolery at foot.
like what? Like what?
You're not in the room.
I know, but I can hear him through
I
the.
thought everybody was in the room.
No,
we have our own
everybody
rooms.
has separate
you have
rooms.
your own.
Yeah.
Remember, and he doesn't have a bed in his room.
Oh, okay.
I'm sleeping on the floor.
I can hear him through the
Sure.
through the wall.
So he's just shouting as loud as he can, so everybody can kind of hear it.
Isn't there like an intercom system in this high ship?
Can't reach it. He's being snuggled
Yeah, you're right.
by a big
Snuggling him.
beefy man. And he's like,
Like
and,
what kind of other tomfoolery?
well, sometimes people infiltrate cults with ulterior motives. Maybe there's somebody trying to pretend to be religious to upstart some other sort of.
No, brother, no one would
Fiasco.
ever do that. Pretend to be religious to do something else.
Yeah, nobody would ever do that. Ever. Never. And then he says, lastly, make sure that these new gods are not going to try and blow up the world or anything like that. That's it.
He falls asleep in the booze arms.
The blood gets cut off.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
2
yeah, that
hours. For 2 hours.
2 hours. He gets a nice little nap. Power nap.
All right, so 2 hours go by.
Yeah, 2 hours go by. The rest of you wake up.
I wake up instantly.
Did not hear a thing.
Okay, so I know the
I lost my
plan.
perception.
I know the plan. 1.
You like to push the pram? Is that it?
No.
You like to ride the tram?
I know the plan.
1, don't pick up the phone. You know he's only calling.
First step we take. Have a good breakfast. It is important meal. Second step. Something about gods. Third step.
Prophet.
We need
mark.
to find someone named Tom Foolery. Next step. Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. Next step. Something about the prophet.
Well, brother, I got nothing to add to that. I was there, and that sounds right to me.
Let's do it.
All right, so you guys wake up. The captain's like, "Oh well, thank you for being so snuggly last night. For the last 2 hours, I should
You
say.
interrupted my rest. So,
I like to think I enhanced your rest."
I arrested you.
And then gives you a little on the cheek.
Whoa. Too
Hey,
far.
we're snuggle buddies now.
Yes, just a snuggling. No copping fears.
Sure didn't feel like snuggling to me this morning when I woke up with what felt like a redwood between my legs.
That is because I was laying on the wrong side.
Oh, it's just
My
your...
apologies. That was my dragon tooth dagger.
Sure. Dragon tooth dagger, you say?
It's got tusks.
Oh, that's what the pointy thing was.
Breakfast time!
Anyways, breakfast. So you guys go upstairs. They make you a breakfast.
Waffles.
Sure. Waffles. Chocolate chip.
Berry
Blueberry.
chocolate chip waffles.
Yeah, they make you all the breakfasty things.
I want upside down
Mm-hmm.
pineapple pancakes
They make them.
with a nice honey thyme butter.
They're out of time.
Aren't we all, my friend?
Yep.
Aren't we all? Well, see you next week, nerds. Is that it? We're gonna end the episode. We're
No.
all no.
I want grits and lobster.
We don't have those.
We don't
things.
have grits.
We don't have grits.
We have these sea spiders, but
How
just
about-
no grits.
Lobsters and gravy.
We don't have gravy. Well, I mean,
Do you have
if we,
flour?
you
could
come
make-
into this room for a few minutes, we'll have some gravy.
No,
No, brother, I got
That was 3 episodes ago.
Nobody wants friendship gravy.
Yes, I've got plenty of friendship gravy fermenting in my room.
I am full. Time to leave.
All right, so you guys head back towards the town. The ship becomes invisible again as soon as you leave, and you just hear from behind you, "Good luck, boys."
So I call Nacho. I pull out the orb and I call Nacho real quick.
We crowd around
Where,
it.
where do you pull it out from?
My bag. It was in my. Oh no, shit! That's right. I gave it to. Never mind. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh,
Why is Jator vibrating?
The door.
Oh.
It's hard to see, but you seem like you are smiling.
big toothy grin.
I'm so happy right now.
Please do not shoot lightning.
Perception check while you walk.
16.
14.
18.
It seems like the number of tents overnight has tripled outside the town. So there are way more people, and
God, this place is getting gentrified.
you can even see it.
Jesus
You can
Christ!
see the people from a few miles out. That's how many there are. So,
We need to get to Clarice.
and as you walk towards town, we're going to take a break.
Psst. Psst. Yeah, it's me, Patches. I'm here to talk to you once again about patreon.com/botchpodcast. We got all kinds of new fancy thingamabobs for you to subscribe to. Sure, you could throw $1 at them if you want, but you don't get anything for it, really. $3 a month still gets you access to the bonus episodes. This month, the guys try and escape a cruise ship. For $5 a month, you still get access to the Discord, but you also get roundtable discussions and early access to the episodes. For $10 a month, you still get to create content for the regular week-to-week episodes. For $15 a month, you get behind-the-scenes videos like Dennis talking about his bullshit love life. Or other things like making tables and stuff, I don't know. For $20 a month each month, you get an art print made by real bona fide artists. So far, we've got Catman Dude and the Drongo from Season 1. $25 a month gets you a quarterly care package filled with all kinds of fun stuff from the Botched Boys. $50 a month gets you your own bi-weekly game night with the guys, playing whatever the fuck you feel like. So head on over to patreon.com/botchpodcast and subscribe today, before the supplies run out in my weasel hole. That's my asshole, in case you forgot.
And we're back. All right, so you're walking towards town. Anything you're doing in particular, or are you just heading right on into town?
Has the demeanor of the occupants in these tent cities, are they the same as before? Or are they
Not quite.
okay?
So it was, when you went yesterday, it was pretty calm because it was all pro New Gods
Correct.
out front. There wasn't really a whole lot of anti-establishment.
God.
Or whatever you want to call it. now it seems like almost all of the people that showed up overnight are all anti-new religion. They're all for the old religion, so it's lots of arguments and not a whole lot of discussion. Seems like everyone's sort of sectioned off in little groups and they're just yelling at each other like...
It's Twitter live.
Yeah, there's
Exactly.
echo chambering each other,
Yeah.
and then yelling at each other,
Yeah. Nobody...
dehumanizingly. It's going to lead to violence.
Civil
good
War
luck,
approach,
everyone.
yeah.
Nobody's going into the town. They're all staying outside the town because the folks in the town have said, like, if you're violent, you just stay outside. If you don't agree with anything, you just stay outside of town. Just stay out here and you can do whatever you want. Like, do your discussions outside the walls, okay? We got our stuff going on in here. You just stay on outside and you just keep it. Hey, how you guys doing? You were here yesterday. Your horses are still here.
Oh, yeah.
Brother, your tone of voice scares me.
That's good.
What? Why?
You sound like you're trying to hide something from the friendship of our people.
What? I'm just trying to...
Don't mind Sachi. He
trying
didn't
to stay
sleep
positive.
well. He needs a full
15 hours. Or...
of sleep, or he's... and yes, he does need a bath, Jator.
My nana was like that.
Yeah. Didn't bathe.
Nope.
Slept like shit.
Yep.
Drank a lot.
Yep. That's
Had a
that's
shit
nana.
radish.
That's my nana.
So, yeah, we're just gonna come in to the town.
Sure, you know the drill. Weapons and stuff stays outside.
Yep.
Yes, of course.
You guys all doing stuff to try and slip weapons
Yeah.
in?
Yeah.
I mean, we would have done it before we got there. But
17.
What,
Yeah.
in weapons?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a
He
22.
doesn't see
27.
22.
His
18?
eyes are perpetually closed. So so you walk on in,
Yeah.
and it seems like everyone's a little bit more on edge because the end of the day tomorrow is when the whole big new gods are supposed to show up. So they're trying to get everything situated and, ready for the coming. The coming. So yeah, this is what you notice when you walk on in.
Sachi's gonna walk to the empty space in between the two camps.
That would be the
Outside of the town.
that's
Out-
outside.
yeah.
No, the camps of different. So,
Outside
like,
of the town.
No,
It's still outside of town.
Yeah.
In the town,
There
it's
are
just
no
the believers.
Just the
new
believers, got
gods
it. Never
in
mind.
Squalls End. They're
Yeah.
all in these little encampments outside of town. They're all around it. Like the whole town is surrounded by these little encampments. Some are pro, most are now anti, but
I'm looking for Tom. Tomfoolery.
there's nobody. Wait, you say tomfoolery?
Yes,
We got a tomfoolery.
I need to speak to him.
Oh, all right.
Urgently.
Hey, Tommy. Tommy comes over and he's just like, yeah, what we gonna do, boy? Yep. My name's Tom Fuller. Yep.
I need to speak with you.
Need to make sure you're not here.
Yep.
You need to leave.
But it will born.
We cannot have any tomfoolery here.
What? But it will born.
Outside.
Technically, we are outside right now.
You go.
Go away.
You need to leave the city.
You can't just come in.
Find a new life.
You can't.
Make a new family.
No, you can't just come in here. Damn it.
I'm
gotta leave.
literally just doing that.
What?
It
No.
is what Clarice said.
The will of
It is the
your...
will of...
You just walk into town.
Alright, well,
We talked to her
You gotta
yesterday.
leave.
Well, I'm gonna go ask her now.
I am
She
her
cannot speak.
best friend.
The elder can tell me. He'd be for her.
No.
And he stamps off towards the tent, like all unhappy.
Alright.
can I just persuade him to leave?
Okay.
Yeah, sure, if you want.
Tom!
Yeah.
We could kill him.
No, we don't need to kill him.
What?
Tom, it's time for you to go,
All right,
bud.
time to pack up my bag and go.
See you later.
Roll the 4.
Alright.
All right, yep. Got my bag packed.
here.
My wife and 3 children. Well, I guess I'll leave.
Yep, pack my bag up. I'm going now. Yep.
I'm gonna go for a pack of cigarettes.
Pack his boat.
Good. Okay.
Alright, check that off your list.
I have checked it.
Load up my donkey. And he just loads up his stuff and leaves town. And his
Goodbye,
family's
Tom.
like, why? Why are we leaving? Well, yep, they said I gotta go.
Well,
Gotta
your
go, you gotta
family... your family does not need to leave. Just you.
What? Nope, they gotta go with me because they're my family.
That's up to you.
Little tomfoolery, gotta go to
That's right. His name is also Tom Fuller. Tom Fuller, Julia.
Bulgoosey.
Bulgoosey.
So you and your son have to go, but the rest of the family can stay here.
His wife and daughter are named Tommy.
Tamia.
Tomaline.
Tom, for
Tomaline?
short. We all Tom.
The
for
wife and daughter want to go wherever he goes. 'Cause
Whatever.
they're married.
Sure.
He's married
He's
to the
married
daughter?
to his daughter?
No, the mom. Yes. It's very
what you say.
interstitial.
The mom's married to the daughter.
Oh,
Got it.
God. We got into the weird part of Pornhub.
Cults.
Well, you mean the front page?
The front
So
page.
the front
yes,
page.
The front page. Yeah.
Culty. So yeah, so they all just pack up their shit and leave.
That was pretty easy.
So yeah, tomfoolery and family leave town.
I am a little bit confused about the what is it? The fourth part is the question mark. Question
Don't
mark,
break the
question
fourth wall,
mark.
brother.
That is not the right wall.
We'll figure it out when we get there.
We are going to a tent that does not have walls.
But
The
there
town
is a
has
wall right there.
There's
And
a
it
wall
just
around the
got
town.
I
3
point
feet
at,
higher.
I point at the wall. And the old gods will pay for it. Okay, so I forget the rest of what we were supposed to do.
Well, we have to infiltrate or make sure that.
There is no
Don't need it.
Yes.
ill will or fighting or warring.
Or ending of the world, brother.
Oh,
That was the main point. I remember.
is it a happy ending?
We don't want any sad endings.
Oh.
We have to maintain the status quo, brother, where the 1% controls it.
Let's go and see our new friend Clarissa.
Satchie's for it.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys head into the main tent again, just like yesterday. There are people lined up, just praying.
I just walk
up
around
and
them.
down. Yeah, no. Well, they're staying on the side, so you can just walk
Yeah,
right
just
in the middle.
walk right through.
Clarice!
And Clarice gives you like a little wave, and then looks over cautiously, and she
The honorable
smaller wave.
mortal god, Clarice. How are you?
And then Grandpappy is just like, she doing just fine.
I hate you.
She thinks you're pretty swell. I don't know why you gotta talk to Clarice that way. Why do you hate Clarice?
No, I hate you. Clarice is a good person.
I'm a good person too.
I do not agree.
How do you know I'm not a good person?
You remove her agency as an individual.
Agency?
She should be allowed to speak for herself.
No. She gotta save her voice for when the new guys come, and then she can have a conversation with him.
I will talk to them.
No, that's not your place. She been chosen as a mortal god to talk with them with the new god.
But I am a pretty cool
You're
guy.
a orc.
Whoa, you are correct.
Yeah, you're
Brother,
just an orc.
racism's not cool.
It's not racist. He's an orc.
Oh, the new
But why
gods
is
are,
that negative?
are racist.
It's just not. Orcs got their own gods.
They can't talk to new gods.
No, I don't.
No,
Because he's an orc.
you're supposed
Why-
to talk to your own god.
Why must you discriminate? I don't believe in the orc gods.
Or water fountains.
Also,
What
what is a
bus.
fountain?
But no, you know what fountains are.
What?
Yeah, they're in the middle of every city that we've been to.
Intelligence check. Ah,
Birds are pooping.
I thought that was the bathroom.
I mean, they're both.
I've been using it as the...
Good.
You drink out of the top,
Brother, they're
while
the
you pee in
bathrooms
the
that you
bottom.
get the coins from after you're done.
You pay, or they pay
They
you.
pay
to use
you to poop in that water
thought
fountain.
it was a reward.
them. So yeah, you're not duly appointed representative to talk to the new gods.
Who appointed you?
Nobody appointed me. They appointed her, Clarice.
How do you know?
Because she's got that 7-pointed star tattoo on her leg. She got it and it just appeared.
Did you
Okay.
give that to her, brother?
I did not do any such thing.
Insight.
I don't believe that we've ever met her brother.
23 insight?
He's telling the truth. He didn't do it.
19.
Do you know who did it?
I mean, I'm pretty sure the gods did it.
Are you just trying to capitalize on the situation, brother?
No.
Maybe
I'm
we
doing
should...
what I should be doing, which is helping her stay on the straight and narrow towards the new gods.
Now, are you worried about the encampments that are all set up around?
Well, as
Your
long as
city?
they, they're a lot of huff and puff and, hot air sort of thing. They're just standing outside yelling about, oh, God's blasphemy, blah, blah, blah. Blood's on your hands, blah, blah, blah. World's coming into an end, blah, blah, blah. All gonna die, blah, blah, blah.
Could you explain that specific part to me?
Which one?
All of it.
Oh, all of it.
Specifically, all of it.
Well, I mean, they say that we're blasphemers because, we're talking about new gods and they all talk about the old gods.
Yes.
So blaspheming means something don't like something. Pretty sure I'm not a learned man.
But you are the representative for the
Yes.
new god.
Well, I'm
But
not a dictionary, sir.
You are stupid.
Yes. That is affirmative.
We should vote on a new representative.
You are not citizen.
All in favor,
of
brother?
No.
Aye. Clarice, please. You have
Read
the
from
real
sheets.
say.
She's just like,
She slowly raises her face.
Persuasion. No.
yeah, no.
What did you get?
17.
It is higher than a 3.
Yes.
Before I add more, I got a 6.
Ooh, 6. Yeah, no. She's just like, just let it go. Just let it go. And then he's like, well, and then the whole, world ending thing, they say if we summon new gods and the old gods are going to leave, and then since they keep the world together, the whole world's just going to blow apart. That's what they keep saying, from what I hear.
Friendship will never leave, brother.
Friendship may never leave.
Why do the old gods not want new friends?
Well, from my understanding at least, gods are pretty selfish, so they don't really like anybody taking up the spotlight, because they eat prayers, I think, like little wafer cookies. Like, if you pretend like
That's
prayers
true.
are cookies, and then there's only so many cookies to go around, so now you got more people, that means less cookies for you to eat. People don't like that, because they don't like to share, except for friendship, because he's a friendship god.
Yep.
Although he is a dog, she is a dog, and she likes cookies too.
She'll just eat the friendship right out of your bag, brother.
That's right, she'll eat friendship.
Your bowl, her bowl, same bowl.
Doesn't matter. Does that make sense?
Don't think I understand the concept of religion.
Oh yeah, kind of like it's all bullshit.
Yes.
Hey, you keep your progressive views outside the city walls with the rest of it.
I don't mind that you wrap your whole life in religion. That's
Not
your
my whole
problem.
life.
Well, I mean,
Recently.
that's fine.
Racistly?
Oh, he's aborted again.
He's a born again.
Going there with a late life crisis.
Well, no, you got a religious sign here, so we figured we might as well follow it, because it's a, religious sign and stuff.
Because you don't have hobbies.
We're a farming community, so no, just mostly...
Creativity.
I make finger paintings,
Oh,
Of what?
do you have some with you?
Could we see some?
ducks, geese,
Those are derivative, brother.
pigs,
Those are just things you see in paint.
guinea pigs,
That is not creativity.
manatee I saw once.
In a dream?
No, I went to a
Everglades.
river and there was a beached dead manatee.
Are you sure it was not your mother?
No, she was there with me at the time. So I don't think she could be at two places at once. She's pretty fat. And the diabetes took both her legs, so...
She mostly has flippers.
Well, she mostly has sticks, but flippers would be if she's in swim mode. Yeah.
I am bored of this
Cool.
conversation.
So yeah, so that was the second thing that you had said. And then the world covered in blood that said something about... I don't really understand it. They basically just said, they'll just make sure everybody dies before that happens. Something like that.
That doesn't seem very friendly,
I'm
brother.
sure it's just empty threats. It's fine.
Or,
So that's what he tells you.
well, this was a waste of time.
Well, I'm sorry you
Speaking
feel that way.
To you, Clarice, I am sorry you have to listen to this man.
She just shrugs.
He is very annoying.
Meh.
Can I kill him?
No, that's my grandpappy. You can't kill my grandpa.
She's not supposed to be speaking.
She speaks
She whispers, and he's like,
the word of God!
he seems okay with her saying, you shouldn't kill my grandpappy.
But with him dead, you will be in charge.
What? No, I mean,
Kill the old.
I'm only going to be in charge for like a day.
What if we just cut out his tongue, brother?
That seems a bit much.
No, aren't they gonna kill? They're gonna kill her.
I mean,
We could just sew his mouth.
I mean, you haven't said. They haven't said. No one said anything about sacrifice.
when a new religion rises, drastic measures must be taken, brother.
Are you talking to the guy?
Talking to Clarice.
Have you started a lot of religions? How would
One
you
or
know
two,
this?
brother.
And you always kill people?
Or maim them. Things have to happen. Miracles must be performed, brother.
Well, we've already had miracles happen. Because the birds and the animals. I talked about it
Yes.
last time I saw you guys.
Yes, it is a miracle that we have not died of boredom.
I haven't seen them.
Okay, well, it's good talking to you guys.
Not talking to you. Talking to your grandfather. I apologize.
It's okay. So, yeah. Anything else you want to ask him?
No, he is stupid.
Hey, just because I'm not book learned doesn't mean I'm stupid.
I do not care about growing radishes. You stupid dirt farmer.
Wait. You said radishes.
Yes.
You wouldn't happen to know about a shit radish, would you?
I opened the plug.
Uh-oh.
Oh, sweet Jesus, that smells strong. But I like it. He was like, you selling that shit radish? That's a miracle cure right there. It'd clear anybody out.
Of life.
You can have a bite if you want, brother.
I mean, I don't need one right now.
Technically, it's a radish that if somebody eats it, they shit themselves.
Yeah, they shit immediately. Yeah, they can't. They uncontrollably
Yeah.
shit themselves.
I
yeah.
take my ice cream scoop and dip it into the fermented satchel.
Okay.
And I hold it out to him.
Okay. And he puts his hand out.
I press the scoop button.
Looks like salt, dead fish, a little bit of radish, and some milky
I
substance.
put the
And some vomit.
stopper back on.
All right.
Eat it.
Do we all have to do con checks because that was
Yes.
opened?
Eat it now. I pass.
Everybody
20.
passes.
21.
Chator
My bonus? 18.
and Sachi.
Sachi doesn't have to do one. He's immune to it.
He's not immune to it.
He is.
He's always rolled high.
Well, I got a 12.
Sachi, you throw up in your mouth a little bit.
Add it to the satchel.
You can just add to the satchel to replace what was lost. Yeah, so nobody else in the room passes out, but they're like, whoo, that's ripe.
Old man, eat it.
But I don't need to poop.
Eat.
Power
So
word
he doesn't
eat.
know if it's a shit radish.
He said
18
rolled
intimidation.
ass for it.
Yeah.
Is he considered of high status because he's the speaker of a god?
No.
This is a farming town. Like, not really. I mean, he's like leadership, but
That would be high status in the town.
I guess high stat. It's like the tallest
19.
midget. But yeah, no, he's superintendent. He's like, all right, I'll eat this, and he eats it. He doesn't throw up, but he immediately shits his pants. Yep. So he's like, well, that's a shit radish, all right. I just shit my pants.
You better go clean that up.
You do funny thing.
That's all right.
Oh, gross.
Just you can hear it just dribbling out.
Even a goblin doesn't do that.
And he's like making like a strained face. He tries to hold it in, but you could just hear it just seeping out of him. He's like, can't stop, won't stop. Shit radish.
For life.
Yeah, shit radish.
Sounds like you're pouring hot crab bisque onto a pavement.
Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's really clearing me out. Woo! I apologize to everyone else to smell this. Woo!
Alright.
And he seems tired.
I am bored with
Clarice is fine with it. Doesn't smell it. Like, she's just like, I lost my sense of smell years ago. I don't smell it.
I lost my sense of smell when I became a god.
Should we kidnap her
Absolutely.
and bring her back to the... Okay.
While he's shitting his pants.
So he shits himself. What are you guys doing?
What time of day is it?
You went in the morning, so it's probably 10 or 11
Alright.
a.m.
Let's go talk to some of the anti-religion people outside. And kind of see what they're all about. And maybe...
Incense them into violence.
Correct.
Okay.
As a distraction.
The Antica.
Biblioteca.
We...
Anticla.
So if we can get them into a riot state and cause a distraction, especially at night, we can then sneak in and take her and then get back on the high ship and then leave.
Out of reach of men and gods.
She'll be the god in the sky.
Or we can
in the sky with
hit the bong.
in.
Hit the god bong.
Let's see what happens with this.
And we're in space.
And now we're traveling through space.
Botched in space!
Botched. The final frontier.
So yeah, so you guys head back out of the town.
Yep.
They give you the few weapons that you gave them, which was a giant ballista bow. That's the only one, because you couldn't hide that one. It's just too big.
Not even gonna try.
Nope, that's pretty much
It's not like
it.
they can steal it.
Dress it up like a little.
Get every horse in the town together.
Yeah, so it seems like it's gotten slightly more agitated outside the town since you went in. As the pro versus anti new gods are
Perception check
getting into it more and more.
of a 16. I'm looking to see who's in charge of the anti
Yeah, I
movement.
proceed with a 22 to be like, is there like a pulpit that I could grab as a preacher?
A soapbox.
There is currently, there's a guy with a very large hat, and he is at a pulpit which is being carried around by other people.
Brother.
So he's got a moving pulpit, and he's just like, my brothers and sisters, do not listen to these false prophets about their new god. They do not know what they are talking about. So he's got a pulpit. You see that?
Brother, yes.
You also see there's like, there's been set up a little stand, like a little market. So that's over there in one spot. But you would assess that's probably the person that's in charge.
Sachi, get yourself upon that pulpit. I can talk you into it, probably.
I crack my knuckles.
Do you want me to just stop him?
No.
I grab the pulpit.
Excuse me, good sir.
Yes, my good friend. My
Brother-
good goblin friend.
Brother, I am a representative.
Of what?
Good boy.
Ah,
God
the
of
good
friendship.
boy. God
An
of-
old god.
That's right, she's a good god.
And we need to stop these.
You are absolutely accurate. We need to stop these blasphemers.
Let my friend speak.
May I address the crowd?
You may indeed, sir. And so they say, lower me. And they just lower him, and they're like, step aboard,
And
sir.
may I borrow your hat?
I pick you up.
He says, all right, I'll let you use the big hat. I know it's very, hoity-toity.
It's an attention
and
getter.
It's an attention getter. Yeah, it's very nice. And he gives you this giant top hat
Sachi,
with a wide
I
brim.
pick you up now. And I pick him up.
Up onto the pulpit.
I mean, you can just
Raise it up.
step onto the pulpit.
Yeah. When as he raises the pulpit, I raise my arms up in the air.
Okay.
Oh yeah, brothers! Now is the time to take action. These blasphemers have stolen our gods from us. Can I get an amen? Amen!
Amen.
The crowd's into it. They're like, yeah, these fucking guys.
And what are we gonna do about it, brother?
Race war.
Are we gonna let them take our friendship from each other?
Oh shit.
No!
No.
We're gonna protest.
What?
We're
Let's.
gonna peaceful protest like religion would teach us.
Well, brother, I'm here to tell you about the religion of friendship. We are all friends, are we not, brothers?
We're all friends. Yay, friends.
Yes.
Would you let your friend die?
Hell no, we'll let my friend die unless he
Yes.
had some sort of disease.
What would you do to stop your friend from dying?
Kill everyone.
Well,
Murder indiscriminately.
that seems a bit drastic.
Just women and children.
You would not defend your brother?
Well, yeah, but I'm not gonna go murdering randos.
What if they're attacking you?
Well, that's self-defense.
Well, we are in a crisis. We must defend ourselves from these blasphemers who are trying to destroy the world and kill all of us.
You know, I like the cut of this man's jib. He's on to something.
What is a jib?
Well,
It's like a boat.
It's a,
when a man-
it's that leftover skin underneath your chin.
It's a
I'm pretty sure.
giblet.
Jib.
Orcs don't have those.
Oh, you got one. And then he goes,
No. Mine is
Don't touch it.
lower.
Did you know that they say when the new gods come, they will destroy the world, brothers?
what?
That's what they said. I was just there. I heard it with my own two dwarf ears. He heard the word. He heard the word. And he heard the word.
The word.
Yes, I heard
Praise
the
friendship.
word.
Friendship.
Friendship. And they're like, all right. And so then
Friendship.
it starts to get a little bit more hostile between the old and the anti and the pro new gods. And so they haven't gotten violent yet, but it has gotten very tense.
I say. Oh, say.
Am I in the middle of the crowd?
Yeah.
Okay. I pick up a rock.
I say, he who is with faith cast the first stone, brother.
And I throw it as hard as I can at the other side.
Roll attack. D6 for damage.
Oh, fuck yeah. Strength, right? No, dex. Great. 21.
It's versatile.
Yeah, it's first.
Max damage. So 10 damage.
You.
Oh man, we're starting a religious war.
High or low?
High.
You strike a small child in the head, killing them instantly.
Yes.
To which then it gets real quiet for a second.
But I'm in the crowd, right?
Yeah. Nobody
Okay,
saw you.
cool.
But
Oh, that little person just got
kid
squished.
goes down. Everyone just looks down and then up at each other, and then down and then up at each other. And there's
Blood for the true gods!
Kill the non-believer!
I'll grab the party and just kind of move us back. And we're going to slink back.
so yeah.
Except for Sachi, who's
You do you.
he's like George Washington crossing the Delaware.
But it's a Delaware made of human
Yes.
bodies.
Yeah. So a war has broken out as people are just bludgeoning each other with whatever they can find, stabbing, punching, kicking, biting, whatever they can do,
Make
just
sure
to beat
that
the
they
shit out of each other.
We have the numbers on our side, right?
And the gods.
Old gods have slightly more followers outside the city. If you're including inside the city, it's close to maybe slightly in favor of the new gods.
So we want to open
I mean-
the city gate, right?
Yes.
And get them out here.
Yes.
Okay, let's do it.
The gates are open.
Well, the gates are open.
Let's
but
go.
People stand
We're
there.
gonna go into town, right? And alert the.
They're aware.
Religious zealots! Race war! Religious war! Turf war!
People start to run out and try and break it up. Not doing a great job of convincing.
Hey guys, please don't.
They're slowing it down, but the violence is still there. So this might go on for a while.
Okay, so let's steal a god.
Let's steal the god.
Okay, so you're
Let's
just
steal
going
a
into
god.
the.
3 out of 4 in favor. Let's go.
So you're just going to the tent.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's Clarissa, there's Grandpappy, and
Clarice.
Clarice. Clarissa explains it all.
Great show.
Because she's a god.
Yeah. So there's Grandpappy, Clarice, and then 2 other individuals that are also in the tent.
Hi.
And they're like, "What's going on out there?"
War.
Someone started a religious war.
Ah, jeez, we're
here to protect Clarice.
War was declared.
I was
We
worried
were
that might
declared.
happen.
We didn't start the fire.
The war.
It was always burning.
Well, we're just gonna have to stay here, hunker down, and make sure that, nothing happens to Clarice.
No, brother, we have to escape. The hearts of men are easily corrupted, and they are coming.
They are coming.
Oh boy.
Through the walls.
Friendship.
What?
From the windows to the walls.
Yes.
They're coming.
At some point,
Well, the whole city is surrounded.
We
you
can
don't have a
out.
back way out of here?
But
We do.
there is a back way, but literally tents are the entire way around the city.
We have already
Well,
been able
town.
to. We've already been able to move freely through both in the city and out.
Who is going to
Yeah,
stop
you
me
guys, you're not the living god.
with this? And I just hold the ballista.
Well, how fast can you shoot it?
Maybe if
Fast enough to kill many people.
Well, there seem to be an awful lot of people outside.
We will clear a path.
Where are we going? We're supposed to be here.
Safety.
Somewhere safe.
Well, we're supposed to be here for the new gods.
We will be.
But we don't have a barricade,
we will
brother,
come
and they're
back.
gonna come eat us.
Come back.
Yes.
We gotta stay here and keep faith. Give hope to the people.
We've got days, brother.
Tomorrow. That's
Hey!
not a day and a half,
Day
maybe.
and night.
Persuasion that this is the wrong thing to do and that we need to leave.
We are going to die.
It's not great.
Yeah, no.
I got a 20.
You're right. That is the wrong thing to do. We should stay here and keep safe.
How about a
25?
No.
20? Intimidation.
So I gotta roll another one. Mm-hmm. Not this time. No. He's like, nope, you were wrong this time, my friend. And he shoots a little bit again. Oh, shit, radish still haven't worn off yet.
So we beat him in the head with a rock.
Yeah, it's just an old guy.
3 people. Well, are you declaring war on the new gods? And
I
Teresa's just
don't
like,
need to declare war on gods. Just you. We are here to save the little godling. You are in my way. I will cut you down like bamboo stalk.
Clarissa's like, I don't know about this. This seems awfully violent.
Kill the old so the young may live.
No, that's
Orcish tradition!
Well, it's not. We're not Northern.
You will kill him!
You are 12. You do not know the ways of the world yet.
You will kill
I
him.
don't think that's a thing.
If you're gonna be a god, you need blood on your hands, brother.
This all seems to be happening really
I
fast.
toss her a dagger.
What?
You can do it.
You must
She's like, I don't want to do it. I don't
place
wanna
it
kill him.
between these ribs so it enters his heart and death is
Oh,
swift.
I don't want to kill Grandpa.
I kick him in the back of the knees
Just come around behind him and kick
Yep.
him.
so that he falls to his knees, and then I hold him down
Okay.
on the shoulders.
Hey, what are you doing, my Grandpappy?
Blood for the new god.
You will remove the old so that the young may take over.
I don't know anything about the new gods taking over the new
Make it up as we go along, 'cause he doesn't know shit either.
This seems terribly violent.
You see what's going on outside?
You are an orc.
I'm not an orc. I'm a little human girl.
You are orc.
Power word, orc.
She grows tusks.
Oh! Stab, 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 stab! So proud of the little
Power
girl.
word, orcish medicine. Oh, that's 2 words.
Orcish medicine. Yeah, so she doesn't seem super keen.
You don't have command?
I do, but
Command orcish medicine.
it's only one word.
Fine. Well,
Command orc.
you don't have to
Command
kill him,
murder.
but we have to leave.
Where are we gonna go? They
Fucking
say,
trust us.
they say we're supposed to stay here.
They are wrong. They are
Brother-
farmers who have misread coincidental pattern recognition through signs like religious zealots often do, like on toast. Or people walking in clouds.
Okay.
Now, can I perceive real quick, like, outside of the tent, has the infighting started to take over the city? Like, with buildings burning and them
No.
cresting? God, it should.
No, they're not burning buildings down yet, and they haven't come into the town yet. It's still staying relatively outside the town because people are still trying to calm everybody down. Sounds like on one side, the one that you started it off on, it's now slowed down so that it's pretty quiet. The other side of the town is where it's now ramped up a bit more. But it sounds like it's slowly starting to, like, they're putting out the fires, so to speak. Not literal fires, figurative fires.
I bashed the old man in the head with a rock.
Like to kill him?
No. Just
Non-lethal.
knock him out.
Okay. I mean, you can just punch him
He is prone.
as opposed to a rock.
No, I want to use a rock.
I don't. Can you do non-lethal with a
It's great
rock?
Of
symbolism.
course.
Yeah,
You can do
It's like the
non-lethal
hilt of
with
your
anyone.
sword.
With anything? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
with
All
any
right.
melee weapons. I don't
So
think
you-
you can do non-lethal with range.
No.
Specific ammo,
Yeah.
No.
but
Arrows with no tips on them.
Blunt arrows.
arrows with strawberries is the tip.
Suction cups.
You
Punching fists. What are
Oh, yeah, the boxing
glove.
glove arrow
Yeah.
from Arrow. Yeah.
you knock him out pretty easily. He's a little old man. You crack him on the head with a rock. Just a
I
little
pick
bit of
him
blood.
up.
Okay, you pick up the old man.
Clarice, it is time to go.
Where are we going?
Safety.
Why did you knock out my grandpa?
We're taking him
wouldn't-
along. He was being disagreeable.
That's a rock. The other two guys are like, I don't know if I'm okay with this.
Do you want to try and stop us?
I shake the rock at them.
Or would you rather just come with us? Without violence.
They're like, we're supposed to defend her, so I guess we're gonna have to.
She's coming with us.
They go with you
Yes.
instead of fighting you.
Would be a mistake, brother.
Yeah, I know. Well, it'd be 4-on-2 anyways. So. And they're farmers. So.
Just cut them in half.
We are
Set-
farmers.
Dum 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 dum.
Dead. Sachi, do you still have that hat?
Oh yeah, brother. I did not give that back.
Okay, put it on.
You mean a
Clarice.
music hat?
No.
The wide brimmed address the party.
Just the crown hat.
The giant papist
Top
hat?
hat.
Put it on the girl, as we can use it as some sort of a disguise as we run out of here.
Do we still have the pulpit?
We
No.
no,
No, you guys
we don't.
Question: if the point of the hat is to draw attention, why would you put the hat? Its sole purpose
Because Poxton
is
said
to
to.
draw attention
That's what I was gonna ask.
on the person that you don't want.
All right, we get it.
We should probably not do that.
Brothers, I don't think that's
Here.
the right idea.
Here, I've got this music hat in my bag. I can put it on her and kind of give
Keep
her
her distracted.
distracted but also disguised.
What does a music hat do?
It just plays her favorite music.
Yeah, it just plays whatever.
What's her favorite song that she hears?
Rain of Blood.
Baby shark do 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 do, mama shark do
No.
do 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 do,
It's
dada
not.
shark do 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 do
shut the
do
hell
do
up.
do do.
It's
Daddy shark do 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 do,
Can
daddy
you kill
shark do
him?
do.
You get 2 bonus points if you just.
This
murder
is
him.
every fucking hour of my day
I
at
break
home.
Poxton's neck.
To the point where Danny can now realize how to turn it on
Baby
Alexa.
Beluga,
Well,
baby.
That was your first mistake.
Yeah, it was.
Anyways,
Anyway,
it's the Hobbits,
to Isengard,
the Hobbiton song.
we're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Doot, 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 doot,
All right.
doot, 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 doot.
And we run.
Okay, well, you're gonna run into a large crowd of people as soon as you try and leave in any particular direction.
Well,
We're
can't
going
we?
from the back entrance where we snuck out before.
There's a bunch of tents there now.
In fields?
Not anymore.
They
I mean, well,
mowed the fields.
they didn't mow the fields; they just set up camp in the fields.
So we go through the tall grass around the fields.
We
in
go
full
and-
cover.
We
They're
go
not-
and get the
the grass
horses.
is all matted down now. They've literally changed the entire area around that town to like little tent communities.
I don't think Dennis understands
festival.
how that works. It's like you have to mow that grass
Yeah.
down. You can't just mat it down. It's going to pop up again.
You can use a rod and stamp on it, like a crop
Yeah.
circle.
And
If you have
and
enough
they-
heavy
they
stuff
brought-
around,
A scythe.
So it's
Maybe.
now a
Fuck it. I
it's
just go
now
through the
a tent
tents.
festival. It's a festival.
And I ready
a
attack
music
actions
festival.
for anything that comes near. I'm walking forward.
Well, we're walking through it nonchalantly,
nonchalantly, okay.
so we're not bringing attention to
Not
ourselves.
everyone knows who we are.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Naboo is holding the Clarice
Like a
Under his
football.
shirt.
like a football, so they can't make out who she is as we go by.
But he's holding a person like a football.
How old is she?
14?
And I'm almost 7 feet tall.
I know.
And can carry, what, 600 pounds
Lots of
without
pounds.
trying?
I guess. I didn't roll super. There's a couple people that notice, but they don't necessarily immediately recognize that you're carrying the living god. Although you didn't change what she was wearing, so she's still all dolled up in like the god clothes. So one person's like, "Hey."
I look at them with an intimidation check of 17.
million.
A jillion.
They're not affected. I'm pretty sure.
I am attractive, yes. Goodbye.
Sleep!
And then that person just falls asleep. Oh, do they have to roll anything against it?
They get a save.
There's no save for sleep.
Crit 20.
Or is
you
it
roll,
power
you roll a
word?
fuckload of d8s.
No,
He's using
it's
power
command.
word or command.
Command.
You can't command someone to sleep.
You absolutely
You can. It's one word command as long as it makes sense.
They don't actually go. For
Like
6
lay
seconds, they
down.
lay down and
Yeah,
close
they
their
just
eyes.
pretend to go to
Okay.
sleep. They're not actually asleep. But yeah, it doesn't affect them. But they just look confused as they stare at you as you wander through the tents.
I go, come.
What?
Come on.
Like to fight?
We're gonna say.
Come on.
It's like a little old lady.
Come on, Grandma.
She pulls out a ballista 3 times as big, and she's just like, just shits
I
you.
have found my wife.
Bitch
Come
must be
along,
thick.
Grandma.
She pulls it from underneath her, like,
I am so aroused. Clarice, shh. Earmuffs. I'm going to do terrible things to this human woman's organs.
because it's got tusks.
Yup.
All right, so you managed to get through the tents without many people noticing.
Mhm.
Only a few notice. So then after the tents, it is the fields, so high grass.
Well, we need to circle around the town and get to the high ship.
Yep.
Remember when I said we should get horses?
Oh shit, we
We
left
left
our
him in the
horses.
We would have to go through the main gate, and that wasn't going to work.
Yeah, what are we, Nazgul?
No, we're just nasty.
All right, we spent the time to do it.
What, to go back?
Fuck no.
No.
We're
We
going
just sneak.
around the city and around the tent city in
Okay.
the forest and grass.
In front of you, little tufts of smoke, and there appears to be 15 people in shrouds and cloaks in front of you. And they're just holding a hand out as to, like, stop.
What do you want?
We just want the girl. Just hand her on over.
You do not seem trustworthy.
No, we're gonna murder the fuck out of her. We're gonna sacrifice her to our gods.
That seems like a douchey thing to do.
Well, from a certain point of view.
Brother,
Kidnapping little girls is also pretty douchey in some.
We are saving her.
She agreed to come.
He's like, that's weird. It's almost like you guys started that little altercation to make a distraction.
No idea what you're talking about.
That's fine. Play dumb.
I don't have to play it.
I am dumb.
I am dumb. Excellent
very
use
dumb.
of observational skills.
How many are there?
15.
What's under that cloak? Rockin' pod?
Glistening abs. They just pull it apart.
Unarmored! We attack!
It's actually, the armor is glistening abs.
Oh.
They're so hard.
Alright, called shot to
so
the
much
face then.
pin off.
They don't have face abs, right?
And as a seemingly altercation is about to occur, we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Botched Podcast. Thanks to the people who support us over at patreon.com/botchpodcast. Like our newest patron, Chris Gines.
Chris
Sounds right to
Gaines.
me.
That's the...
No, he makes gains. He is Gaines.
Anyway, Chris has actually a message that he wants us to read.
Ooh.
Oh, weird, yeah.
What's that, Chris?
Well, I mean, you know, the people who support us on Patreon,
Yeah.
I call lunatics. So I'm sure it's just a normal message.
So what does he got to say?
Oh man, you know, he's pretty upset that his ex-girlfriend, they met playing D&D and they recently broke up. And he wishes that all her characters die now in the first 5 minutes of the game.
Oh, that's good.
But I miss you and I love you. And even though times were hard, it was the right move to, you know, end our nuptials. But your hair looks gross, blonde, so you might want to dye it back.
Wait, they were married?
Were they? I don't know.
No, you said nuptials.
Oh, am I? Oh, sorry. I never misspeak in this show. Especially not during the fucking Patreon ads. Readings.
He doesn't know what
Case in
it's like
point!
anymore.
Alright, so is that all he's got
Oh,
to
no,
say?
there's so much more, you know.
Like what?
I love you, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for everything that you've done.
To me.
And without you, I wouldn't be the person who I am. I hope you find happiness, because I don't hate you, and I just want what's best for you. But I'll see you on the...
I'll see you in hell,
I'm sorry, what does he say? What does
I'll
he say?
see you on the 25th, because unfinished business.
What?
That seems ominous.
This episode's going to come out way after the 20th.
So, thanks.
So if you read anything about some girl getting
Someone
murdered,
on the 25th.
Thanks, Chris Gaines, for patronizing us. Please head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review like our newest iTunes review, Spacey Toast. The hilarity is amazing. From the characters to their shenanigans they get up to. Well, thanks, Spacey.
Toast.
Most importantly, you can come see Botched Podcast at DragonCon 2018 live Saturday night at 10 p.m. in the Crystal Ballroom. So, it's about a 400-person room, so anybody going to DragonCon, please come see us. Me and Dennis are on other panels, especially about D&D, with 2 other shows, Vicious Mockery and Polyhedron, talking about wacky adventures.
And the rest of us will be going around drinking, smoking, playing games, and probably being arrested.
And thank you to Gozer for our new intro and outro music. Follow them on all social media at Gozer_music. And lastly, thank you to Four Corners Comics in Gettysburg for being the unofficial sponsor of Botched Podcast.
And as always, when you sacrifice a preteen girl for your new religious cult, scream Botched. And we'll join it.
See you next week, nerds. The sight of you disgusts him.
It's everybody, Phil. It's not just me. I've checked.
You've taken
Everyone closes their eyes when they speak to him.
Is that motherfucker not looking at me? Am I ugly? Am I some kind of monster?
Janet from HR! Yes, Dennis? Eyes closed. How can I help you?
I won't anybody look at me.